What is up? Sender alert. Jemmy. Hey. Hold on, let's put this guy on timeout. Bye. Moonberry, you should have wasted that guy. Who's that? Jemmy John. You should have wasted that dude. Should have wasted that dude. What the hell is going on? What's up? What's up? I'm muted? I'm muted? Charlie floating up right now. How you doing, Stair? Good. Good, man. Sorry about that. Wow. Okay. Sorry about the delay. Sorry about the delay. I was trying to do something on my computer and I was freaking out. Freaking out. Absolutely freaking out. Whoa, Charlie's pumping. Charlie's pumping. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Charlie's pumping. I lost some pounds. Bro, I am on a sick one. You got to see me with my shirt off, bro. I'm getting back to college days when Stayer was just absolutely sicko ripped. I'm getting back to college days. Getting back to University of Rhode Island form, bro. My traps are trapping. Me traps are trapping. Let's go. I'm seeing a lot of KOLs out there trying to claim this pump. You all know who it was. You all know who it was. It's Stayer. These guys freaking fade me all day long. I'll send anything I want to. Let's go. Let's go. Up 150% from my call. And pumping currently. Look at this pump. Look at Charlie. Let's go. Look at Charlie go. Where was that? Look at Charlie go. Let's go. 24 in the building. Smash the likes. And I'm seeing the haters creeping out too. That's when you know we're sending. That's when you know we're sending. That's when you know we are sending. 10 million incoming. That's when you know we're sending, guys. That's where you know. That's when you know. That's when you know we're sending. Adam Sandler is back. Adam Sandler is Adam Sandler is back, bro. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yeah, why am I looking all gigged? Yo, I am going to stunt on all my haters. I am going to stunt on all my haters. I'm going to stunt on all of them. All of them. All of them. All my haters are getting absolutely schmoshed. We're going to get a parabolic sender beam. Yeah. Yes. Moon Bear Crypto. Go subscribe to Moon Bear right now. Go subscribe to Moon Bear right now. Where's everybody at? Tell everybody to get in here. Tell everybody to get in here. I want more in here. Stayers live from Bariloche, Argentina. I wasted the views earlier. I was supposed to go on an hour and a half ago, guys. I'm an hour and a half late. Maybe an hour late. I was trying to use I'm trying to disperse tokens. Alt season is near. Alt season is near, my boys. Yeah. Alt season is near. What's up, Shalonius? Yeah, ATM is in here. Let's go, guys. We got Charlie absolutely sending. Up 65%. Up 65%. Let's go, P Mooney. P Mooney's in the house. P Mooney is in the house. Let's go. Everybody's trying to claim this pump. You know it's our pump. Let's go. You know why we're here. I might even turn ads off. I might even just fucking... Let's see here. It was on... How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah. Bro, I was watching Macho Man Randy Savage promo videos earlier today, getting pumped up for Charlie. Getting absolutely pumped. Sorry, I'm just tapping into the mainframe. I'm tapping into the mainframe. Let's go. Man, I wish I was here an hour earlier, man. I was just trying to work some stuff on my computer. Thoughts on Arrow? Realistic predictions? Guys, listen. We're in a bear trap. We're in a bear trap, okay? Everybody just relax. Did you see Murad on Thread Guy? Did you see Murad on Thread Guy? Yo, Murad was spitting facts, bro. Murad said, hey, we're bottoming. We're bottoming the next 2 weeks. This market bottoms and sends, and he says, we got to follow the liquidity. Murad said it himself on I'll have to play it back on here. We're going to look at it. We're going to look at it tonight. We're going to look at that Murad interview tonight. Because Murad from SPX 6900 was spitting straight facts, guys. He was spitting, bro. And little Thread Guy is like, he was like, listen. He was like, listen. Gen Z is fucked. He was like, the birth rate's 0.9. Birth rate. He's like, a healthy society is a two-pointer. 2 is a 2. And then Thread Guy is like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even have a girlfriend. Ever watch that Thread Guy? He's a plant. He's an absolute plant. Charlie at 638. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to play a little bit of that interview, man. Solid interview. Makes me want to buy SPX 6900. Murad said SPX is going to trillions, he says. It's going to trillions. I was kind of pumped off that. I don't think I've never held SPX. I totally missed it. But I guess I'm early. He says, no, bro, you're early. So I told him, hey, get some Charlie on base, and I'll get some. Yeah, Murad was serving this dude today. Murad was serving this. Hello and welcome. This is like, thank you for jumping back into the Stayerverse. Sorry. Your altcoins are down 90%. Should have bought some Bitcoin. Thank you for jumping back into the Cryptoverse. Shout out Benjamin Cowan. But yo, Murad was spitting. When did this interview come out? 11 hours ago. 11 hours ago. We're gonna watch some of this. This was gold today. This was gold today. I was waiting for somebody to come serve this thread guy, dude. I was waiting for somebody to serve this thread guy. Murad came in, bro. I like Murad, bro. Murad's got a set on him. Pause. He's got a set. Bro, he came in guns blazing for the alpha males, bro. The alpha males, bro. I only watched half of this interview because the thread guy was getting crushed so hard. Like 5'1" with his legs crossed in the chair. He's like, yeah. He's like, Murad, yeah. What do you think about life and like the markets? He's like, listen, little bitch. We need to start having kids. We need to start sticking our dicks in something. Oh my gosh, Murad, you're making me feel weird because I don't even have a girlfriend. I'm just on Twitter all day. Yo, look at Murad's face, dude. Yo, look at Murad's face, bro. Look at Murad's face. He's like, I'm about to serve this dude. Yo, Murad chopped him up today, bro. He's like, the world is falling apart. It's full of beta assholes like you. He's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't really agree with you. Bro. I didn't know Murad was like that, bro. I didn't know he was like that. Yo, he came in, he said, I'm gonna fucking stomp you, bro. I'm gonna fucking stomp you for humanity. Yo, he was asking this dude's balls to drop right there on stream. Pause. He's like, thread guy, grow a set. Oh, I don't think I'm ever gonna have kids. I might never get married. I just want to live in a little apartment, and I want to live around guys. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Yeah, that got me hyped for SPX, and this is what Charlie's all about. This is what Charlie's all about, guys. Welcome back to the Cryptoverse. Maybe BTC goes a little lower. Who cares? Shout out to Shalonius. Who gives a shit? Who gives a little shit about Bitcoin? Yeah, 87. Yeah, it's dropping to 87. Shit, send it to 30. Send Bitcoin to 30K. I don't care. I'll scoop it up down there. Doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. That's the beauty of it. It doesn't even matter. Bitcoin can go down to 30K. We're still going to send Charlie. Bitcoin dropped from 92K to 87K, and Charlie went up 70% today. Insanity. I told you guys, I told you guys, if we don't care, if we don't give a shit, then it doesn't really matter. See, hold on. What the hell is this about? The hell is this? Sorry, I gotta set my VPN. Yeah, like what else moved today besides Charlie? Maybe that whiff miss. Shout out to the whiff miss people. Shout out to Jay, whatever his name is, in the rocket room. He was down bad, and he got back up with whiff miss. I totally missed that, but congratulations to him. Congratulations to our dog. Congratulations to our dog Jay. 25 in the building. 25 in the building. In the building. Bro, we're sending Charlie, dude. I don't even care. I don't care about anything. This market can suck ass forever. It doesn't matter. Charlie's sending. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Charlie's sending. And shout out to my haters. You can't send like I can. You cannot send like I can. Okay? All right? My community really is like that. I've gotten faded so hard over the last couple months, man. Since Grippy. It's only been a month since Grippy. I've gotten faded by your favorite KOL. They were waiting. They were like, "Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Stairs not sending anything. And the market's terrible. Stairs deciding not to send anything. He's laying back. Let's all spread the word that he has no motion anymore." Well, let me tell you something, brother. My community been here. I told y'all my community's been here. I told you my community has been here. I told everybody to chill out. I said, you wait. I said, you guys just chill out. Go to the park, touch some grass. Go to Disneyland. Go serve at the soup kitchen. I will tell you when it's time. And now, my community has laid its hands upon this Charlie, and we are sending it to multiple millions. Multiple millions. Multiple millions. All these weak-ass scammer KOLs, bro.
Stair didn't have any motion anymore. Stair, look at his cat. His cat's dead. Ah!
Yeah, whatever. Well, you see how I'm moving now? You guys are quiet. You guys are real quiet. You guys are real quiet. I don't even hear them anymore. Because I flipped a switch. I flipped a switch, guys. Shout out to my community. We just decide when it's time. I flipped a switch. I flipped a switch, man. I got the play sheet over my face calling dive. 36 dive. We're running it right down your throat. Okay? All right? Charlie, to 5 million by Monday. We're running it right down your throat. Every single one of my community members are going all around in these other groups and they're shilling the shit out of Charlie. Charlie on base. Contract address right here. Whenever you see my face, you're early. How's that? How's that? Whenever you see this face live and you see a contract address right there, you're early. You're early. Come on. They gotta stop. Sooner or later, they're gonna stop playing with me. Sooner or later, they're gonna stop playing with me. Sooner or later, they're gonna stop playing with me. Sorry, the chat was a little. The chat. Okay. Marcus Roth, my bags are wrecked. Yeah, you know what? Don't sell though. I wouldn't sell. I think it's a bear trap. I think this is a bear trap. I think they're holding this. I think they're holding this underwater right now. I'm not selling. I think I have. I haven't sold any of my Aerodrome. I haven't sold any of my Cetus. I haven't sold any of my Avalanche. And I'm just gonna run Charlie. We're just gonna run Charlie. We're just gonna run Charlie. I took a nice nap today. I took a nice nap, and then I went to my favorite coffee shop in Bariloche, Perio. Had a nice flat white, and I also had a smoothie. Their blueberry sunset. I stunned on my haters with Charlie. Charlie was pumping the whole time I was there. Went for a walk, got some chocolates. I got some blueberry chocolates up, dark chocolate, which is good for the heart, right up by my bedside. ATM, you haven't yet answered my regarding Arrow, inquiry regarding Arrow. What's up with Arrow? Are you thinking about selling? I'm not. Yeah, bull cycles don't end like this. You're right. No. And it's crazy how a lot of these YouTubers are capitulating. They're bringing out the Wall Street charts and saying, "Oh, we're in the constipated phase and nobody can take a shit phase," and you know what I mean. Your girl's about to leave you phase of the market. Murad is the Murad is this dude. Sorry, your chats came in too late. I'm just now seeing your chats. Murad's this dude. Look how he's looking at dude. Look how he's looking at dude. He's like, yo, bro. He got kind of. I'm not really into Trump, and I mean, it's not. I don't even say MAGA. I mean, it was just like, it was super alpha male on little homie today, sitting Indian style in his little Tommy Hilfiger shirt. Yo, Murad was like, "You're a little bitch, and you're holding back the world." Yo, it was crazy. I loved every minute. We're gonna watch some of it today. So I didn't. From what I saw, yeah. Why retail needs a parabolic? Yo, yeah, he was spitting facts, bro. But he talked about. Here's the thing: what Murad talked about is that culture and community trumps use case every time. He's saying, I will take a group of rabid investors that turn into shillers, that turn into evangelists about a coin over a bunch of guys tinkering around with blockchain. And I share that same mentality. I'd rather take the plumber off the street that just got a Phantom wallet and that just wants to talk about the coins he likes over the dude on Twitter, the intraday, I know more than you, altcoin meme coin trader that's tweeting every 5 seconds. I'd rather take the plumber than the nerd investor. That's what Murad's saying. And that's why he went at dude today. Because that dude represents the I don't know. Like the guy that like jeets your bags when you're trying to send something epic. You see, meme coins are about creativity, about brand, about fervor, about tenacity, about trajectory, about community, about culture, about camaraderie, about colors, about shrouds, about shields and freaking spears, bro. And that's what Murad was talking about today, bro. He said, I would rather take the school teacher. I'd rather take the mechanic. I'd rather take the guy at the coffee shop over the blockchain little wieners on Twitter. And that's what I'm talking about. That's why my community is so strong. That's why my community is so strong. That's why we can send anything at any time. And that's why we hold. And that's why we push. That's why we send. They say, Stayer, why aren't you on Twitter? You're not paying attention to Twitter? You're not paying attention to Twitter? Why aren't you tweeting? Because I'm in the streets with the real ones. I'm in my inner circle. I'm in my rocket room. I'm on YouTube. I'm really in the streets with the people. Because those are the people that send. If you want to call them retail, fine. I'm going to call my people. They buy heavy, and they hold, and they send. And they're with me. They're with me. Hence what you're seeing with Charlie. You can tweet all you want with your bots, with your bot followers. You can, hey cutie, good night. See you tomorrow, my love. This is about legacy. This is about legacy. I don't gel well with the single guy in front of 20 computers that has denied his own legacy over and over and over again. Breaking up with chicks, ditching chicks, not being there for friends and family, in the trenches. That's not me. It's never gonna be me. Never gonna be me. Never gonna be me. Never gonna be me. I know it comes down to family, community, doing what's right, pushing harder than most, holding the little ones, telling them everything's gonna be okay, showing and proving your worth, showing up every single day. That's what I represent. That's what I'm all about. That's why a lot of my community are folks that got shit to lose, that got something to play for. And that's why we're entrenched in this Charlie coin, man. And that's why we've been entrenched in multiple coins that have gone over $1 million market cap since May or even earlier this year. You know? Just wait when this market turns around. Smash the likes. Like, first of all, Charlie doesn't need the market, But just wait till this market turns around and we start having the amount of volume and the amount of liquidity in this market that yields major senders, $100 million market cap, $1 billion market cap. That hasn't happened yet. And when it does, this community will get rich. This community will get absolutely rich because we hold the float. We are holding the float. So every time we get buys, the shit pumps. Because we don't have intraday guys doing this in my fucking coins. Doing the, Oh, I just found another one. Here's another shitter. All right, I'm out of Charlie. I got my 2x. No, we don't have people like that, bro. My holders are underneath houses fixing pipes. My holders are in hoods fixing cars. You know what I mean? My holders are mopping floors in the hallways of schools. They are not twitting and tweeting around, bro. They're buying heavy and they're holding. So get used to it. And stop trying to fade me. Stop trying to fade me. Because I don't have to get in and out of shitters, 20 shitters every day. I can afford to sit and chill. Why? Because everything we touch and we get behind sends. That's why. So when these haters are like, oh, Stairs chat's dead. It's dead. It's not doing anything. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we get 10 and 20Xs every day, bro. We send shit from 20K to 150K. We get our community wins. Please, bro. No. I sit and I wait and I look for the right coins to send. And Charlie's it. Charlie's going to million. Charlie's going to 10 million within 2 weeks, guys. Charlie's going to 10 million within 2 weeks. Haters, chime in. Go ahead and get in my comments. Bro, every time we send something, I get I love it, and I love it. And YouTube loves it too. Everything that's happening with me is organic. Yeah. I think I got like 200 subscribers in the last few days. And I get nasty comments too, like stare. No. And Murad was saying, I know I'm on the right track. When Murad is serving the same shit I'm serving. Realness. Same thing my community's serving. Realness. Never turn my back on my community. Never. Smash the likes. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Because we're sending Charlie. We got little Drakey May of a dev in this guy Conrad. Sent Grippy from 20K to 8.7 million in the middle of another down market. Was it down market then? It's going to down market now? We don't give a shit. We don't care. Because when it comes down to it, holders are holders. And just like Murad said, I'd rather have the hardworking guy, the guy with a family, the guy with aspirations, or the girl or guy with looking out for their families and trying to send something and just want something solid. They're not trying to get in and out of coins every day. They're just trying to sit in something and let it grow. You came to the right place, okay? But if you want to jump in and out of 20 shitters a day and maybe break even at the end of the day, go over there. Go on the other side. We don't need you because you're going to cheat anyway. We don't need you here. We don't need you here. The door's over there. We don't even need you. We don't even need you here. Do you understand that? I don't think you get that. Because I've been getting talked to like I need an intraday speed chopper. I don't need that. I need somebody that's going to buy. I need somebody that's going to hold. I need somebody that's going to sit their ass down and come get these multiples. Because I'm serving them up. I went 15,000% on Grippy. And I think we're going to do way more than that on this. Because I think we are growing in this Charlie coin. We are growing in the middle of a dump, of a worldwide dump. Stock market, crypto market, everything is going dookie balls. Except Charlie. Except Charlie on base. Why? Because of what I just told you. We're not going, we're never going to go. Okay? So, little stayer haters are getting squeezed right now. They're getting squeezed right now. They're getting squeezed in this and Charlie right now. They're getting absolutely smashed right now. They're getting absolutely annihilated right now. Why? Because they made a miscalculation on Stair. They thought my rooms were dead. And you're seeing that they're not. In fact, you're seeing that I've grown a little bit. Okay? Because there is a good percentage of people that are still not here, yet I'm sending like I never have before. I'm sending stronger against harsher conditions. These guys want to send fake wallet addresses saying I farmed Grippy. I'm looking at this stuff and it's like, these aren't my wallet addresses. Oh, everybody hates Stair. Oh, Stair is the worst. Oh, Stair. Oh, yeah. No, he doesn't have a community. He only gets 45 views on his videos. And believe me, I don't punch down. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm talking about a group of people. Honestly, the fringe intraday 20 shitter scammer KOL guy with no community. That's who I'm. You can put who you want in that box. That's who I'm talking about. That's who hates on me. Why? Because they can't stand that I connect with my community. They can't stand that I get in front of my community every day and show my face. They can't stand that my community knows more about my life than many YouTubers that you ever seen. I mean, I'm short of giving out my social, guys. I'm almost there. Like you guys know everything about me. And actually, you're going to have a chance to see my family and see B-roll, see us traveling, see us, enjoying meals and talking about life and how I interact with my sons and how I take care of my daughters and how I love my wife. You're going to be able to see that on Patreon. It'll be behind a paywall because I don't want because the haters won't pay $5 to see that, but you will pay to see that because you deserve to see that at this point. I shouldn't hold that back from you anymore. And that's coming. But in the meantime, we get to send these coins like Charlie. You know? We get to send these coins like Charlie. And it's actually quite glorious. As we gain in volume, we're gaining in volume, we're gaining in everything. It's insane. But I just wanted to get that off my chest a little bit. Yeah, I upped the poll. Yeah, yes, you said it. Yeah, stay or up the poll. Stay or up the poll. Let's get it. Stevie Reeds. Sasha, what's up? Glad you got into Charlie. Hell yeah, I got into Charlie. We're sending this. Have you heard about Jesse Pollock token? Jesse on base is less than 24, went to 20 million market cap. Tomorrow is his birthday. Jesse is the founder of Basecoin. No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I saw something. Let's see here. Let me check the. When did Charlie launch? Launched a few days ago. Thanks, Marcus. Says proud of you. Been watching your lives for a while now. Nice. K Slay says I'm not going anywhere. I keep buying. I was gonna buy, but forgot, man. I was gonna go back to your lives and get to the address. Okay. Moonbear says, yeah, Stair, it's so annoying when we hype up a coin, and I think he means Rocket Room, and right after the coin drops, some people are like, oh, well, look at this, like, oh, bro, wait till we aren't already sending something. Yeah. Steve Reed says, that's right, we're holding everything, women and coins. Yeah, bro. P. Mooney says, Stair community is like a family, just real Chads giving solid plays and hanging out. Can't beat it. You really can't, man. It's a different speed. It's a different speed. Like we're like, I'm not trying to get in and out of coins to pay my rent at the end of the month. Like a lot of these KOLs are like that. I'm never gonna put that pressure on you. We're chilling. A lot of us have businesses. A lot of us, are doing quite well in life anyway. We're just trying to run something up. But yeah, expect Charlie to just keep inching up. I think there's going to be a lot more buyers coming in the next day or two. I've been talking to a couple of communities that I know, and they're placing bids. They're ready to jump in. I think they're starting to understand. Yeah, look, Bitcoin's just absolutely dumping, and that's fine. I'm all right with it. That's fine. I'm totally okay with it. I'm totally okay with it. Who's Martha? Maratha? Oh, something must have happened, huh? Yeah, I got tons of haters, guys. I got tons of haters. It's okay. But as a bunch as many haters as I have like 100x of people supporting me, man. And I can't be happier. You know, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Sorry. Look, Josh Allen's playing tonight. Let's see here. D07-5BD. Whoops. Yikes. Yeah, guys, 21 in the building. Smash them likes. Charlie at around 600K. It just tapped 650 earlier. It's quite a few. There's a bunch of marketing going out. Hey guys, getting other people's groups. Talk about Charlie, man. Up 60, up 58% in the last 24 hours. I mean, we're just staring crypto death in the face with this drop on Bitcoin. You know, it is what it is. Yes, Stayer, you really started Alpha Team out here from scratch. Hey, man, you guys did this. And shout out to Moonbear. Everybody, go subscribe. He's putting out quality content, man. I'm learning so much from Moonbear. What a blessing. What a blessing, guys, to have your community members start YouTube channels and you get to benefit from their research. That's insane. That's what I'm doing. That's what's happening with Moonbear. The guy does his homework. He's got amazing reports on SUI and Solana tokens, and he likes perp plays and all kinds of stuff, bro. I learned a lot about Meteora from his channel. You know, it's just amazing to see, guys, and we got to do a live stream together at some point. I know I've been traveling, but I'm loving Bariloche right now. Amazing, guys. You guys got to get out of the country, and it's actually, here's the thing with these countries, and especially in South America, Chile and Argentina. Man, you get the plane ticket. Once you get out here, bro, it's so you're gonna be living way cheaper than you did in America. You'll save money. Like seriously, if you actually like calculate like how much you spend in a week or two in America, you're probably spending 50% less here. So like once you get the plane ticket and you get out here, you're saving money anyway. You know? So what the hell is happening here? Oh my gosh, Josh Allen hurt. What the? Mm. Josh Allen hurt. Oh, he just got his win. He's got the wind knocked out of him. He's got the wind knocked out of him. We're good. We're good. All right. He's got 4th and 4. He's got the wind knocked out of him. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Let's keep pushing, Charlie. Keep running that ball. Keep running that ball, baby. Yeah. Landred landed on the ball. Yeah. Oh, he landed. Yeah. Yeah. He landed on the ball. Got the wind knocked out of him. But I want to watch this. Let's take a look at this interview from Murad, because this is what I'm talking about. This guy was spitting. This guy spitting facts, bro. Facts. This guy was spitting facts. I'm just gonna skip around, but I mean, look at this. Look at this. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on, I have the game. Hold on, let me just. Hold on. Okay, let's do that. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
I'll let you do an intro and get, rattle some things off. But I think the first thing I want to say is that my life in crypto, also for the chat saying you can't hear him, I fixed the audio, don't worry. My life in crypto really changed once I got out of the 2022-2023 bear market.
Okay, whatever.
Scope and escape.
His audio was messed up.
2049 ever had.
I'm sure they
Which just shows you that the people, they want meme coins, right? They want something like it.
How long did you work on
Yo, this Murad dude, I like this guy. And he shouldn't wear glasses anymore. That was a good move. I don't know if he had a PR guy or something to tell him not to wear these. He was wearing these like nerdy glasses. It made him look like a little beta, and he's taking the glasses off. Look. Now he's like, now he has this Chuck Norris death stare. Now, I like that. That is pause, but that is what you want. That is what you want, because this guy probably. I'm now convinced this guy's going to send this SPX 6900 probably to $1 trillion or something. He has you believing it, bro. P. Mooney says, but honestly, I believe Charlie will run higher than Grippy. It will. Yeah, P. Mooney says, Moonbear says, Charlie just off of vibes. Hold on, let me read this. Charlie just off of vibes is at least a 20 million meme coin. Absolutely. Yeah, bro. Everyone saw Grippy, what Grippy did. If it does half of that, then that's like 10x from here minimum. Absolutely. But again, let's watch a little bit of this, because he really gets into this dude's
your thoughts.
This dude's ass.
Like in a nice manner to be able to make that presentation.
In my head, the whole summer, but actually physically, maybe like 4 days.
Okay, so the whole stuff, like, are you like one of these people that you throw an idea in your head and you ruminate on it and you play with it for a while and you sort of let it, like, it builds out and then boom, 4 day sprint, like you get it all down on paper?
I go on long walks. Nietzsche and Newton both spoke highly of them as well, where, the ideas just come to me.
Well, Newton also lost it all before he died, but shout out to Mr. Newton. I mean, look,
What an asshole. What a douche. Yo, the guy just like says, yo, I walk with Isaac Newton or something like that on my walks, and channel those guys. He was like, yeah, he also lost it all before he died. But anyway, yeah, there's real, bro. when betas get in the room with alphas, this is how they act, bro. They act squirmy, and they say little shit comments under their breath, bro. And Murad, look at Murad. Murad was like, "Yo, I'll let you get that one off. I'm gonna dig in. I'm gonna get you later." Oh, this is great. This is great. I'm happy you guys saw that. That was crazy.
Stage, however you want to intro yourself. Like, I'm sure most people here are familiar with you, but give like a quick intro into who you are, and I don't know how we got here.
Yeah. So my name is Murad. I'm originally from Azerbaijan. Lived in the United States for 7 or 8 years. Was the first man from Azerbaijan to attend Princeton. Worked in TradFi. Worked
Shout out
in
Jersey.
commodities trading. Was my first crypto purchase was at the 2013 top. I was kind of at the right place at the right time in China, and took a break.
Yo, mind you, this guy's 85 pounds. Soaking wet. He's 85 pounds.
For 2-3 years, like many other people have. And then when 2016, when the ICO era started booming, I kind of took crypto more seriously and been full-time in crypto ever since, doing a bunch of different things, trading, investing, building on-chain analytics, and obviously meme coins became quite obvious that they would be a big thing in 2024. Actually, since 2023, but I think early 2024, it became abundantly clear that they would be kind of play a big role this cycle and potentially the next. So I've kind of been focused almost wholeheartedly on memes ever since.
You were the first man from Azerbaijan to go to Princeton?
Yes.
What did you
There was a girl before me, but I was the first guy.
What did you go to school for?
East Asian Studies, which is like Chinese history, Chinese economy, etc.
That's awesome. Dave, you got.
I knew it. He's got that samurai haircut. He looks like he can he chops that bamboo with a samurai sword type of dude. That's what's up.
You got beat by a couple years, but it's still impressive. It's still impressive. But dude, I appreciate the intro. What were you doing first Dogecoin run? Completely uninterested, or?
Well,
Historically, if you've studied this, is very bearish alts, especially bearish alts relative to BTC, right? So the very fact that alts have even done something in the last 2-3 years, and the fact that BTC has gone from 15K to 125K, even though I would argue the conditions were somewhat restrictive, is already kind of a positive sign in and of itself. And the third thing is, everybody asks, why is there no vertical parabola this cycle in crypto as a whole? It's because crypto moves in 100% in parallel with the rate of growth of money supply. And while the past two cycles, specifically 2017 and 2021, money supply has gone parabolic, or specifically the year-over-year percentage growth has gone parabolic.
liquidity, guys. Liquidity inflows, bro. That's why I'm saying this is a bear trap, man. How can we have a bear market when liquidity is just coming into the market now? That's what he's saying right now.
Over the past 2 years, money supply growth has been more like steady. And similarly, BTC has also been steady, right? If you overlay these two charts, they're almost identical charts. So I remain bullish. I think the 4-year believers and sellers are going to be wrong. I think we're going to be bottoming here sometime soon. I'm bullish on BTC, and I'm even more bullish on some of the alternative assets. And of course, we can get into that as well.
What do you think is in?
You hear that, guys? You hear that? You hear that? He says the 4-year cycle nerds that have sold now and gone away, and I've seen a lot of them. He's saying they're going to get absolutely wrecked. They're going to miss out on the actual cycle. What do you think of that? Comment as we keep going. This is important. It's important. This guy's an intelligent guy, and he's serving little squirt over here too.
Validation to the 4-year cycle believers being right, and that, like, how do you think about that? Like, you're wrong. 4-year cycle isn't invalidating.
I think a monthly close below 69.
Monthly close below 6, like previous cycle ATH, and we're in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't even think we're gonna get there. I think we're gonna be bottoming here in the next 3 weeks.
Cool. And so,
Wow.
You mentioned Pump Fun.
Wow. Look how he's looking away. He doesn't like that. This is really uncomfortable for our dog because he already sold. He already sold. And homie got on his show and said, "We're bottoming. Anybody that's sold is gonna get absolutely left behind." And he's like, "Okay, bro. All right, whatever, bro. Okay, bro. Anyway, bro." And he starts getting pissed later in this interview. And I've only seen like 3/4 of the interview because I had to do something. But from what I saw going into this, going all the way through, he just gets he gets like to be a little asshole.
What impact do you think Pump Fun had on crypto? Like, was this always when you sort of were developing your thesis on meme coins? Was something like Pump Fun existing, like, in the cards there? Do you think Pump Fun was good for crypto?
So I kind of built up my mental framework / thesis around meme coins in the summer of 2024, and Pump Fun was already kind of starting to heat up.
Yeah.
I said already, I think as early as May or June of that year, I said, we're gonna go from a situation where instead of 500 new coins being created per day, as was the case back then, to a situation where they're going to be making 100,000 coins per day, even maybe 1,000,000 coins per day, right? And I was saying, under that scenario, where there's literally 1 billion coins being created per day, what is going to win? And answering that question is the key to success, in my opinion, and that's what my entire thesis is built around.
Wow.
Essentially, it's all about community, right? You want to build a community that is laser focused, diamond-handed, and obsessed, and has a mission, almost like a movement level, religion level, right? If you have such a thing, then the core holders are not going to be distracted by new coins. And essentially, that is the game that we're playing here, right? I don't care about fiat values. All I care about is the strength of the community. All I care about is building 50,000, 100,000 plus super strong soldiers that then, regardless of what's going on with price, they're going to be hustling even while you're asleep, right? And essentially, it doesn't matter if the price is at $2 or 50 cents. What matters is that the community continues to hustle and continues to onboard new people. And as soon as that's the case, belief is actually front running everything. As long as belief is growing stronger, price is going to catch up.
Look at dude's face. That is the face of the type of investors I don't even want in my rooms. You see that? Look at him and look at him. He's like, bro, if he's like ready to cheat right now. Cause homie can't hold. These guys can't hold, bro. And they're just going through like 15 to 20 shitters a day, making 2-3x, and they're barely breaking even, guys. These guys get crushed. Look how pissed he is. He's like, I'm not gonna freaking hang out in a community and actually push a coin. No. Like these are the type of haters that I have. Guys like this. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
There's a lot of people that
Body language.
believe that Pump Fun is the reason that we didn't have a proper alt season. Pump Fun ruined crypto. To me, Pump Fun, or what it sort of embodies, like no friction to launch, was always inevitable that we were going to get there. And I think the similar thing happened with NFTs, obviously at a different scale, but friction to launch is not enough of a barrier to like stop people from participating in the free market. I'm curious, at what point did you switch? Like you said, 2017 cycle, 2021, you were playing ICOs, and then you were trading coins that you were holding for weeks at a time, days at a time. What was the switch flip in your head that you went from basically scalping, day trading, if you will, into the believing thesis that you have now?
Yeah. So before I answer that, I'll say one last thing about Pump Fund and whether it has ruined alt seasons or not.
This is interesting.
In order to understand why retail people come, first of all, any kind of parabolas, and when I say parabola, I mean any kind of coin going like above 10 billion, above 20 billion. For such a thing to happen, whether you like it or not, you need a retail wave of kind of new people or returning people coming back, right? And you have to ask yourself, why do retail people come to crypto? In my opinion, it's like one of 3 or 4 things. Essentially, either from their coworker or from their classmate or from their cousin or from their friend. They see that one of those people has had some success in crypto, right? And essentially, it's all about stories on the ground, at the micro level, on the streets level. People need to hear stories that somebody has succeeded with crypto. Now,
brilliant.
There's only a limited amount of money that generally like retail people have, right? So what happened last cycle, very simply speaking, right, or previous cycles, you would have more like 100 coins. And if you only have 100 coins, it's much more likely that that fixed amount of money would send a handful of them to like 5 billion, 10 billion, 20 billion plus, right? And when a coin goes from 1 billion to 100 billion, that generates stories in the media, on the streets, in group chats with friends, in iMessage, text chains, etc., right? Now, what happened so far this cycle is that same fixed amount of money, instead of sending 100 coins with that fixed amount of money, now that same fixed amount of money is split between more like 2 million coins, right? And essentially what happens is, instead of having these 3 or 4 stories of coins going to 10 billion plus, which actually generates the media buzz and the friend buzz, etc., now the coins only go to like 100 million or 80 million, as you often see on Pump Fund, and then those coins die forever, right? So my whole thesis is, we need, like, first of all, A, for retail to come back, but B, for retail to even make money in the first place, we essentially need to build something that is so crazy at the emotional level, at the spiritual level, that actually goes to 10 billion, 20 billion, 30 billion plus. And not only is that going to generate more parabolas like this, that's actually the only way for us to win, right? When you're playing in the Pump Fund trenches, again, excuse my French, but fundamentally, you're essentially trying to either scam your followers, either scam your friends, either scam your group chats. Because the stakes are so small, it's essentially a very limited number of people playing musical chairs. What I'm saying is, for us to truly win, both individually and as a space, we need to shift from PvP to PvE, and we need to build a critical mass of people, whether it's 100,000 people or 300,000 people, whatever it is, and all unite under one cause, right? If we all unite under one cause, instead of gambling with small chips, that's how we truly kind of change the world and actually make money. Because once even one coin goes above 20 billion, 30 billion, in the meme coin space, in the cult coin space, that's A, going to lift other meme coins and other cult coins, but B, that's actually the only way to make money. Because if you reach a critical mass, you reach a point where the asset continues to grow itself, because essentially you're sending these sort of multi-week, multi-month ripples across society. And that's how you actually win. Now, to answer your second question, which is when I switched from trading to holding, you reach a point in crypto.
That was brilliant.
For me, it was, 3rd cycle, 4th cycle, right? I realized that, let's look at this. For 100 people in crypto that have truly made it, right? You start kind of noticing a pattern. That
they're holders.
95 of them, they weren't active traders. They weren't perp traders. They weren't gamblers. They weren't trenchers. 95 people out of 100 people I know that have made it in crypto,
holders.
They've simply made it through holding, right?
Holders.
Whether it was XRP, whether it was BTC, whether it was, Cardano, whether it was Chainlink, whatever it was, whether it was Dogecoin, whatever it was, the most surefire and highest probability way to win in crypto is to actually hold ideally something which other people are holding as well. Essentially, again, we are coming back to the same concept. Holding and diamond handing is the only way for us to create the next XRP, the next Doge, the next GME. Now,
guys, was he spitting facts or not, bro? Was he spitting facts or not, bro? Was he spitting facts or not, bro? Do you see? Do you see what I'm talking about, bro? I'm telling you, man. You can day trade all day long, bro, but it's stressful and you're probably gonna lose. And that's why I got haters. Is because I refused to give in to jumping around on coins, bro. I just get into one or two meme coins, maybe three, and bull post and send. And we hold and we send. We buy heavy and we're able to live off of these coins, you know? You know what I mean? Selling $300, $500 every once in a while, building up a nest egg off of this stuff, man. Think about Bird A. What happened with Bird A? It was a bunch of regular people holding, and then everybody that joined in after pumped the price like crazy. And then they were incentivized to hold because the people behind them, the people that got in before them, were as or more excited to hold than they even were. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you're getting in on a coin at $1 million market cap, but you turn around and you're looking into a community of that coin and you're seeing folks that got in at 50K, 60K, 100K market cap that are telling you to hold, telling you to push and relax and hang out and be a part of the community and diamond hand. Bro, the coin will explode, bro. The coin will explode. When it's not made up of all these little intraday traders, bro, the coin will explode. You know what I mean? You're just gonna have to hold and believe, bro. That's the only way you can make money. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know it's tough too. I know it's tough because, like, even with Grippy, I mean, it's just like that's how meme coins die, right? It's just like they part of the community just stop believing. You know what I mean? And it's tough, man. That's what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to show you on that, man. Was that we just gotta straight up send, man. You know, buy some Charlie, hold it. Let's push. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it in other communities. Because this thing's about to go crazy. We don't even have 100K volume. We're about to be at $1 million market cap. What's up, Bells? Marcus Ross says, gonna keep buying my way through. It's been so tough. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you I'm down on my aerodrome. I bet you I'm down on my Cetus today. But I'm still holding. You know, and then you got coins like Charlie on base that are sending regardless. Sending regardless, man. And that's inspiring. That's truly inspiring. So I'm not catering in the Rocket Room and in the whatchamacallit, what do you call that? The Rocket Room. I'm not gonna cater to folks that are just trying to get in there and just trade intraday and stuff. I mean, it's fun to throw shitters and stuff out there, but I mean, we gotta have some conviction coins, man. Gotta have some conviction coins. You just gotta be talking about them. You know. Gosh, sorry about that light. Light's a little harsh. Which one is that? What's crazy interview though. Go watch the rest of that interview. I know some people don't like watching interviews, but insanity. Insanity. Do you guys agree? I know yes said he does. But that's how we're gonna send this next coin, Charlie. You know? That's how we're gonna send it. Is pushing it hard. Crazy stuff, man. So true. I don't know. I just thought I'd want to talk about that tonight. You know, I know this is this market seems like it's just shit in the bed, but like you said, look, it's going on to 86. Look, it's absolutely tanking. Bitcoin is in a free fall. See what else is going on here. Ethereum's still kind of holding nice. What else? Cardano really hasn't dropped that much. Solana maybe $3 off. Avalanche maybe 50 cents off of Avalanche. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, how come I thought altcoins are like, because let me rephrase. In the last bull run, when everything was done, when we were heading into a bear market, altcoins dropped off the table, bro. And I'm talking like Avalanche went from like $142 to like $40 in like a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? Like, how come that's not happening right now? You know, because I think this market is bottoming. If you look at altcoins right now, they're not moving down much lower. When the bull run ends and the bear market begins, these coins, bro, they fall off the table. You know what I mean? Like, if this was the bear market, Cardano would go from 43 cents to like 12 cents or something. Like totally falling off the table. But I'm not seeing that. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like Bitcoin dropped 7% today and still dropping, but nothing's really. This is buy zones for me. I mean, this is buy territory. You know what I mean? Like, it's just odd. It's odd. I know retail's not really here and all that stuff, but it's just kind of odd. Insanity. Getting pumped up. Stevie Reed's getting pumped up. Yeah, bro. We're in a really good coin. We all hold. This thing will send. We all push. This thing will go to 10 million real quick. And then and then who cares what's going on in the market? You know what I mean? Who cares? We actually bring the market to us in a way. And it sounds crazy, but it's true. It's true. Yeah. Right. But yeah, guys. Billion coins. Billion coins in circulation for Charlie. Billion coins in circulation. Holding nicely. Just under 600K. I think tomorrow we'll see 1 million. Bro, you gotta understand, there's gonna be a big YouTube campaign on Charlie here. I think tomorrow. So if you're watching this, front run that. Front run that. Because, there's going to be a bunch of YouTubers talking about this. And there's going to be a lot of marketing happening. A lot of marketing happening for Charlie. On Reddit, BitGet, Binance is going to be writing articles and all kinds of stuff. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. All right. But yeah, guys, that's really it for me tonight. It's 11:30 out here tonight. I'll be in the rocket room, be in a circle. And be in other groups pushing this thing. All right. So enjoy the night. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will talk to you tomorrow, okay, guys? Shout out to Yes. And send it Steve-O and Moonbear for being my moderators, man. Let's keep going. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I'll be here tomorrow. And if you want to talk to me, get in the rocket room, get in the inner circle, man. All right. I'll talk to you later. Peace.